Hey everyone, it's me again, Charles, and welcome back to my channel. So, before we begin, I want you guys to take a look at my eyes over here. Have a look, and I want to ask if did you see any unusual movements in my eyes? If you see if there's something wrong with my eyes, how I see things, how I look around, the placement of my eyes. Did you see any strange behaviors in my eyes? There. So in this video, I'll be talking about what's going on with my eyes. And let's start things off with by the way, if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get more updates on my channel. So, what's going on? And I made this video to make other people aware of my condition. As what you can see earlier, I asked you if what's wrong with my eyes. Why do I see things like this? Why are my eyes like this? So, 2 years ago, an online site or a mobile app called Saraha is trending on Facebook, and it allows users to ask questions to someone else or vice versa. It allows users to ask questions about you or something else, and the downside of it is the questions come from an anonymous person, and you can't really find out who that person is. Anyway, in my post from 2 years ago, someone asked me about my eye condition. And he or she asked me, why are my eyes cross-eyed, and it annoys him or her. With that post, I answered his or her question because I don't want anyone to be curious about my eye condition. I don't know if he or she saw my answer. And a lot of my friends on Facebook got really mad with the question. Some reacted and some felt sad for the question. Some felt sad with if what would I feel receiving that question. I'm already used to those kinds of questions ever since I got the condition when I was a kid. Some commented that it is also called is a method of bullying, since it is also a form of humiliation. My friends commented and comforted me, gave their support to me, and told me I should not mind those people since I'm not doing anything wrong. It's their own perspective or their own decision to say things like that. I don't mind them, but I also want to educate other people so that they won't be too curious or ignorant about someone's condition. So to those who commented on my post and my repost earlier this morning, and thank you again for the support. And don't worry, I am not hurt anymore since I get those a lot when I was a child. So let's talk about being a cross-eyed person. So what is a cross-eyed? I just learned that there's another term for a condition. It is also called a strabismus. I don't know if I'm correct. Strabismus. It is an eye condition where your eyes do not align when you look straight into an object. And complications may lead to amblyopia or a double vision. When I was a kid, before I got my senses, um, these are some pics of me before, where my eyes were really disaligned, mostly my left eye. So I'll be showing you pictures of me with my crossed eyes. So as you can see, and these pictures of me when I was, maybe I was 5, 6, 7 years old, and my mom, the story of me being a cross-eyed is that my mom told me when I was a kid, probably when I was an infant or a year or two, my babysitter left me in the living room watching television. So she placed me right in front of the television, so near that, for a long period, my eyes were somehow affected by the radiation of the television, since I was really near with the screen. And my babysitter left me with the television while she went on, to the house next door, maybe for a chit chat with her friends. And suddenly, the other neighbors overheard my screaming. I was crying a lot, and when they came back, I was really crying and noticed strange about my eyes. Uh, Maybe I was hurting about the time, and they took me to the hospital and discovered that my eyes were affected by the radiation caused by watching the TV very close. So when I was 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, before we lived in Manila, in Luzon, Philippines, and we transferred here in Mindanao, Lanao del Norte, and maybe 3 to 4 years since the incident, or 5 years. There, I grew up with crossed eyes, and um, some kids in my neighborhood would say to me, hurtful words, and the term used in our place here in Mindanao, the Cebuano language, the term for cross-eyed is, libat. They call me libat all the time. Whenever a kid sees me or a kid saw me, he or she would immediately laugh at my eyes and would call me, libat, libat, libat. Then I would cry or I would get angry. But at that time, I never asked my parents why am I like this. So I get those words a lot until grade 1, kinder 2 or grade 1. That was 2001 and 2002. And at that year, I got an operation where my ophthalmologist told my mom that, they will realign the blood vessel on my left eye so that the placement of my eyes would be back to normal. And as you can see here in my eyes, take a look. Before, if you saw my picture, the left eye is the one who's misaligned. So in the operation, they realigned the blood vessel of this left eye so that the placement of the left eye would be the same as the right eye. So after the operation, there has been some rehabilitation, some therapy. The most common therapy that was made to me is the letter H pattern using the point finger. The therapy goes forming a letter H around the front of my vision like this. I'm currently form a letter H like that. And as my finger moves, I must follow my finger. So this was the common therapy used for my rehabilitation. And a year after, I noticed that my eye placement, my left eye placement was somehow improved, um, unlike before. But I can still experience the double vision thing, but not most of the time. And also, I was required to wear glasses, different types of glasses, so that my eyes won't go back to being misaligned, the left eye. On When I was grade 4 onwards, I noticed some strange behavior with my eyes. And especially when I am too stressed or I focused on computers, televisions, when my eyes get stressed, somehow the left eye is going back to its former position. So it only occurs when I get stressed. So my mom told me not to focus much on gadgets, cell phones, television, computer. Whenever I get stressed, the eyes behave abnormally. I would get cross-eyed again, and it would go on until today, as you can notice. And one thing I also noticed that when I try to look at someone, when I try to look a certain person, or I try to talk to a certain person, it annoys me because I know I was talking to him or her. He or she looks to the back as if I'm talking to someone else. I don't know why, because in my vision, in my point of view, I was directly looking to him or her. I didn't notice it not long before someone told me that, oh, your eyes are not aligned. I thought you were talking to someone else. You were talking to me. I'm sorry. There, I look again in the mirror. And as you can see right now, my eyes are behaving abnormally again. Here's the fun part. Sometimes I make fun with my eyes. But to the other people, they would still see as if I'm still cross-eyed. Whenever I look with my left eye, somehow the placement looks normal. The way I look things straightly. But when I use my right eye, example, this, as you can see, I am not looking directly at the camera, right? Even though I am looking at the camera. This eye, as you can see, this eye, I'll go back to using my left eye. This, somehow it looks normal to you, right? But when I use my right eye, there you can see that the pupil is somehow a little bit higher, different from my right eye. There. And when I try to look this way up with my right eye, the left eye is almost gone. There. See? It's like I lost my left pupil. So I use this as a fun advantage. It's like I'm ah. And when I look this way, looking looking there, um, I feel a little bit of pain with my left eye. I don't know why. I can't look properly further from this side. Same goes with this side. I mean, this side, using my left eye, I can see properly. But here, using my right eye, my left eye has a little bit of pain. There. If I look again there, using my right eye, this goes up for some reason. There. You see? And to let you guys know, I'm not doing it on purpose. My eyes are doing it against my will. So I realized that operation was just to realign the blood vessel, but I can still see the abnormalities, but it doesn't affect me really. Now, going back to the question, some would say, some would be annoyed, and some would be annoyed with my eyes, and some would bully me about my eyes. I don't care as long as I'm not doing anything bad to them. Still, I still envy those people with perfect eyes, and to now, people would still remind me that it doesn't matter if your eyes are like that, if your eyes are not perfect. God gave you this life as a special one. So that explains my eye condition. I want to thank everyone who supported me, especially my mom, my friends, my close friends on Facebook, those who comment, to the person who asked me about that certain question. I hope you could see this and you would learn something of this, that bullying isn't right. The more you bully, the more you get hate from the people. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video. So this explains what's going on with my eyes. Thank you so much for the support. Now I am on the road to my first 200 subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell for more vlogs, more covers. Once again, this is Charles of Patso Paraiso. Goodbye and God bless you always.